What is there anything in life you seem super positive? You got a lot of good stuff going for you. Is there anything in life you struggle with?
Well, I guess if we're gonna be open and honest,
This is the Six Pack Lab here, Crystal.
we do.
I've actually had some struggles post competition, and I'm sure a lot of people in the bodybuilding industry might have had the same.
So you've competed in bikini,
right?
Okay, so bikini. How many competitions have you had?
2 so far.
Okay, so what's the struggle? Let me know.
I think a lot of girls getting into the bikini, it's great. I would never tell someone not to do it. I learned so much, but people are not aware of the mental, emotional struggles after, and then hormonal imbalances, gut issues. I've been dealing with a lot since then. Went through a period of time where it was hard to even keep my weight down, doing everything that I knew how to do, working out, eating healthy. None of it mattered until I got my gut right. So, I guess that would be one of my personal struggles that
there's definitely a fine line, and there's a lot of competing.
Right.
Let's just call it competing, because with social media, it's become wildly more popular than it was in the 2000s, and of course compared to the 90s and before that. Yeah. We've got new divisions. We've got bikini. We've got women's physique. We've got classic physique. We've got men's physique. We've got social media that's people with tens of millions of followers that, this is how I look, follow me, and that sort of thing. So it's definitely created a dynamic where a lot of people want to compete. Yes. I want to compete. I want to do a show. And that's awesome. I support it. I do. Local shows, NPC shows, the natural shows, all those divisions, the smaller, all of them. I think it's great, and I think it's a cool experience for a lot of people. But I also think there's a very fine line between just like jumping in the show and kind of being maybe reckless about it and not really fully understanding what goes into that lifestyle.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it is. If you want
to, lot.
If you want to go do a show, just say, hey, I lost a bunch of weight and I did a show and I got on stage. Awesome. But if you want to go do a show and like you think you want to do well and you want to win and this thing, it's involved.
Yes, and it's extreme.
It's
Your body
very
goes
extreme.
through a lot of extremes.
In all honesty, it's not exactly healthy.
Right.
You can look great, but it's not exactly healthy, quote unquote. And I know even bikini girls take it to extremes. And I'm not saying that you did or anything, but you just, let's go back to the longevity thing. You got to be thinking about that. What's it worth getting a little trophy or doing this or that or getting third or fourth place in a show if you're going to take years off your life or affect a lot of your day-to-day things? There's definitely a smart way to go about it, and if it's something that you're really passionate about and you're good at, that's different.
Right. You just have to have the knowledge. Make sure
you have to have the knowledge or somebody coaching you.
A coach that knows.
I can't tell you how many people I know that they're like, I'm just doing it on my own. I looked up some stuff on the internet. And that's good. I know a lot of people that have done well doing that. Right. But they're also a little bit more genetically gifted. Right. Or they've already have a lot of field experience already working out. Right. People that just randomly decide out of the blue, I think I'm going to do a show. Yeah. And then they get on like bodybuilding.com and look up a few articles, and it's just
so much more that goes into it. And I actually had a great coach. It's just everybody's body's different.
Everybody's body's
goes
different.
Through different things. And I was definitely one of those people after that wanted to fix it myself.
The female hormonal system is very sensitive.
Oh, man.
It's very sensitive. And if not done right, you can definitely have the post-show rebound and some issues and that sort of thing. But it's...
Yeah, I luckily caught it in time.
That's good.
Got some doctors'
Any
help.
plans to continue to compete?
Yes, I just want to make sure my body is completely healthy.
And that's the thing is if you compete once a year, maybe twice a year, that's healthier. Right. If you're doing 5 or 6 shows a year, which I've done before, and I was stupid for doing it. Yeah. Because your body's not going to peak that many times a year. Just can't do it. It's hard on the body.
That's I think what happened to me. I did two shows kind of back to back and didn't give my body enough time to rest.
Yeah, it's a little bit tough.
But you get, it's addicting. Like you want to you start prep again and do another show.
It is fun. I try to give both sides of the perspective because I've kind of been around the industry for a long time, but it is fun, and I do love competing, me personally. Yeah. So.